A stand-up comedy show. Yes, very good. You all spend good money to come to the Esplanade. Well, some of you come to the Esplanade, which is even better. You got dressed up. Some of you men are even wearing shoes. Very good. Well done. We appreciate the effort. Now, on my part, this is my first time ever doing stand-up, okay? In my 22 years as an actor, I've, been caught in all kinds of compromising positions, but I am a stand-up virgin. Okay, in fact, this morning it was raining. I planted some lemongrass and it stopped. I am a real virgin. So like for any other virgin, this could be more painful for me than it is for you. I could be wrong. I know that I'm guilty of inflicting my own fair share of pain on Singapore TV audiences, especially with my spoken Mandarin. I'm sorry. Saying shit like, 你打我! Which means, you slapped me! And, 你不要乱来! Which means, you don't anyhow come! And the #1 catchphrase in any Channel 8 drama, 妈，你怎么了? Right? Which means, 妈, what the fuck is wrong with you? Actually, when I first started out doing Channel 8 dramas, my Kantang Mandarin was super bad, okay, super bad. Even Fuzz speaks it better than me. Until someone advised me that Mandarin is a very musical language, so I gave it a try and it sounded like this. Ma, ni shouldn't have taken advice from that bloody Mark Lee. Sabo me. Actually, in my very first Channel 8 drama, I played this guy who had a stammer. Okay? And then by episode 3, I had a brain tumor. And then, as if my life wasn't fucked up enough, by episode 11, I was in a car crash that left me paralyzed from the neck down. I mean, talk about multiple handicaps, right? Paralyzed, brain tumor, stammer, Kantang in the most Gina family in Singapore. And this was only episode 11, okay? Out of 100. So anyway, by episode 16, I was sent home from the hospital, and my mother, my long-suffering martyr of a mother, was determined that no matter what, the family must have dinner together. 无论如何，我们一家人一定要一起吃饭的。So, my mother, played of course by Xiang Yun, who's only 3 years older than me, and 3 feet shorter than me, she's tiny. She decides that she is going to piggyback me from my bedroom down 3 flights of stairs all the way to the dining table. That's how much of a fucking drama queen, I mean loving mother, she was. Okay? So, halfway down the staircase, of course, Xiang Yun has a fucking heart attack. Of course. And she collapses and rolls down the staircase in slow motion. Cut to commercial break, 3 minutes later, cut back to the show. Now in one of the takes, Xiang Yun fucking drops me on my head. Bitch. Not in the script, okay? Totally by accident, but it's the only original thing that happened in the show. So, now, I have to lie there in agonizing pain, blood oozing down my face, but not moving because I'm supposed to be fucking paralyzed. Meanwhile, all her other 78 children, some of whom are older than her, are crowding all around her with their eyebrows twitching and their nostrils flaring and their lips quivering all over the shop. Which, by the way, is set meal #2 in the Channel 8 acting menu. Yeah? Every single one vying for a star award with their displays of grief. Elvin Ng. Ma, ni chamala. Gina Al. Patricia Mo. What? Mark Lee was the only one keeping it real. Cow, man, that's me, Meanwhile, I'm lying here going, "Oi, what about the goddamn bleeding to death over here, you bastard!" But of course I had to still join in with them, stammering. But in my head I was going, It went downhill from there, okay, because by episode 41, I went blind. By episode 53, I had amnesia, which was a blessing, actually. I was very thankful for that. And then by episode 74, I was murdered by Terence Chow in a fishball making machine. But it ended well for me because by episode 98, I was reincarnated as the family cat. What? How did the family know the cat was me? Well, because I went around going meow. Now, you know, once you've survived this kind of mental and emotional abuse, you become very thick-skinned and shameless, okay, which you need to be to come up here to do this. And for example, consider Rishi Budrani and Siti Khalija earlier on, totally thick-skinned and shameless and totally kicked ass up here, don't you agree? And actually, Rishi and Siti are going to kick some more ass in my theatre company's production of The Rise and Fall of Little Voice at the Drama Centre from the 2nd to the 18th. Get your tickets at Cystic now. You see what I did there? And that's how thick-skinned and shameless I've become thanks to my Channel 8 training. Yeah. It's coming in for some good use. But you know, the fact is, all these years that I've been doing what I do, you know, do the TV especially, it's very interesting with my life now. I go out in public and people, you know, they feel they know me and they want to talk to me, which is quite nice. In fact, just last week, I was at NTUC FairPrice, and the cashier lady looks up at me and goes, "Hey, you are that TV guy!" And I'm thinking, oh, here we go. And she says, "Hey, today got no taping, huh?" I'm like, "Taping, huh? What the hell's that?" The sister of taping Hui, maybe? But what it actually said was, "Auntie, I think you mean shooting." "No, taping! Yeah, okay, relax, auntie, taping." And she continues, "Hey, how come you so long never do Phua Chu Kang, huh?" Fuck, auntie thinks I'm Kermit fucking Singh. Okay, note to self, from now on, go to cold storage. And just yesterday, I was in the men's room at Vivo City taking a piss at the urinal, and this guy, this total stranger, takes the urinal next to me, starts pissing, looks up at me and goes, "Hey, you are Kermit Singh! How's it going?" And I'm like, "Well, it was going quite well until you called me Kermit Singh, you bastard." And then he sticks out his hand for a handshake. While we're both still in mid-flow here. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? A, say to him, "Actually, I'm Adrian Pang, and I don't think you want to touch my piss-stained hand." Or B, say to him, "Yes, I'm Kermit Singh, and I don't think you want to touch my piss-stained hand." Of course, I chose option C. I gave him a firm handshake with my piss-stained hand. The strand of pubic hair attaches as a souvenir. And And I said to him, yes, I'm 26. Yeah, you touch my hand and now you touch your kukujiao. You better vote for me at the Star Awards. Thank you very much. Alright, listen, I'm not making fun of the way Villain talks, okay? Actually, I am, okay? But I can do that because, as we've established, I know that my Mandarin sucks ass, right? Actually, come to think of it, apparently, to you Angmos, when us Chinese speak Mandarin or Cantonese or Hokkien or whatever, to you Angmos, it sounds like this. Jing zhong, jing zhong, jing zhong. Right, no? Huh? Even comes with this kind of movement. Right? You Angmos in the audience, Neil Humphreys, where are you? Right? But what you do not know, you Matsales, or you Matthew Matsales, is that when you open your mouth to speak English, to us Chinese, it sounds like this. That's what my mother taught me when I was a small child. And I can tell that many of you here whose childhoods were similarly messed up by my mother. Now listen, I'm not up here to make racist Angmo jokes, okay? Because some of my best friends are racist. But I do remember this one occasion in London about 15 years ago. I was walking through Leicester Square Station late one night, and out of the blue, this huge, drunken, skinhead Angmo comes up to my face and goes, "Ching chong, ching chong, ching chong." Okay, I was pretty taken aback, and to be honest, a little bit scared. So I said to myself, okay, should I react with righteous anger and go, alright, listen you fucking Nazi moron, you! I'm gonna unleash my hidden dragon and make chop suey out of your white racist ass, motherfucker! Or should I take the high road and say to him, listen, my good man, you are very much mistaken if you are under the delusion that that is even the remotest representation of the Chinese language. Or I could run away like a little girl, ching chong, ching chong! That's more like Hosanna, right? Ching chong, ching chong! But then, something in my head just kicked in and I just looked him straight in the eye and went, xia, 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 xia. He was so confused, he just fucked right off like a little girl. My mom would have been so proud of me. Actually, you know, my gantangness used to be a little bit of an issue as an actor in the UK. Ironically, I remember at auditions, I was constantly being told by these English directors, you know, Adrian, you speak English very well. And I'd be thinking, well, thank you, so do you. And there's this one occasion, on the first day on a TV drama, the director pulled me aside and said, you know, Adrian, I think that your character should sound a little bit more Chinese. And I'm like, really? Or what? You want me to talk like that? And he said, yes, yes, just like that. Oh, and how about in this scene, your character recites an ancient Chinese poem about the beauty of nature and mythical Chinese-y type creatures, translated into English, and then you surprise everyone by speaking the final line in Chinese. And I'm like, yeah, sure! What the fuck? I was actually a little bit offended, actually. But still, a job's a job, so my actor's improvisational skills were put into action, and I composed this little poem on the spot, which I'm quite proud of, and went something like this. Can the rainbow reach the sea? Can the phoenix rise for me? Can the dragon melt the sky?
咪炒鸡蛋。
They fucking loved it. Thanks for